there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Talk about the karaoke. What up? We're back. Clap it in. We're all four. Tej is here. He's Mexico tan.
He just back.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
There's nothing more to be said. We were just talking about. Tej is a fellow, or not a fellow, because I'm not one, but he's a karaoke lover, and JBL makes a boombox with a
Party box.
Yeah, it's a party box. So you pull up like Yoki off YouTube, and then it like has a microphone that you can sing into it, and it's a speaker. But
Being purchased tomorrow. So
I love a quick trig.
Quick trig on the purchase.
Are you guys impulsive buyers with shit?
Yeah.
I got that gene too.
Kev, you're not?
No.
Dude. I went through my room this past weekend and I was just looking at shit, and there is so much stuff. I probably counted a couple $1,000s worth of stuff that was one and done. You know what I mean? Used one time, and I'm like, I needed it so bad in the moment, but never again been used.
I especially with clothes, I'll buy stuff and I'm like, there's stuff in my closet. One shirt I've only worn once, I think.
Well, and that's I went through a phase of I need to get more jackets. You know what I mean? Nothing pulls together a pair of jeans, a nicer jacket, where not even nice, but just not a sweatshirt. You know what I mean? You can dress up a pair of jeans. So I have 3 that I bought and I have never taken out of the closet. They have never even been worn one time. Rip the tags off because I'm this fits perfect, tag gone. And then every time I try it on in the morning, I'm like, who do you think you are? You can't be doing this. One's just a regular gray jacket, but I just put it on and I'm just it's so not me that I can't do it. Yeah. Do you guys ever try to wear stuff outside of your style and just have to take it off immediately?
I feel like my style's kind of out there already.
But yeah,
so,
that's what I mean. I feel like you
I just
kinda
wear it. Yeah.
And you take the
shit. Yeah. Take the shit that comes with it. But yeah,
that's what I mean. Some of it sticks. Like the earring, you just wore it, and now no one says anything. Now it's fucking.
Now it's Toddy Bond.
was that a hit in Mexico?
Oh yeah, and a couple guys are like, "Dude, you look like Barry." I'm like, "Hey, you guys catch on quick."
Everyone you're with probably fuck. That is the worst thing to say.
Toddy Bonds.
Shout out Barry, just an icon. Still getting around.
That's what me and Josh were talking about him last time. Jiu-Jitsu guy now, too, which is so sick. He's a blue belt.
Oh, wow.
I know. I want to find his gym up in SF, dude. Hit a little drop in with Barry.
That's
He's sick. It's in the gi, though, so you know what they say about them.
That's what they say.
But do you guys ever try and dress outside the style? Ever try and switch it up? I feel like, Kev, you're pretty...
Kev, can you describe your style?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Audience? I feel like anything that's not just a t-shirt and shorts like this is almost stepping outside. So putting on jeans for me
that's outside.
I'm okay.
It's when you have to throw them on for Easter or whatever.
Yeah, especially growing up. Yeah.
2 Christmases ago, you came in slides with knee-high dress socks.
That's right. Those big woolies. You got to dress for comfort. We're just coming over to hang out.
Diabetes socks on.
That's what it looks like.
Just good old wolves. Oh, no way. My Midwest people, we know out there.
I got you.
You need it.
They make those at Bass Pro, lifetime warranty. Bring them back whenever.
Yeah.
That's so funny, though.
But yeah,
I don't know. Slides and the knee highs.
The knee highs.
Let the presents begin. Here we go. Let's do it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
But actually dressing up. I would think I'm okay in collars and polos, but if I gotta go button down shirt for something, then it's all right. This whatever I'm doing, there's something seriously going on.
Yeah. Well, and that's I bought hella clothes for my new job, and I've not worn a single one of them. I just went back to the well. Actually, I went back to the well and got a bunch more Carhartt shirts. That's just all I wear is different colored Carhartt shirts. Just fucking
solid brand.
It's easy, except they're large as a double XL in every brand.
You say all that stuff's big.
And so I totally forgot, bought them off Amazon, and they came in, and I'm like, fuck, had them on hot wash, heat for the dryer. Hope they shrank. And they shrank a little bit, but still swimming. I feel like Phelps in those fuckers. But yeah, Boog, I feel like your style is fucking, you're the Jers guy. I mean, there's nothing you got the sports logos.
It's no style, I'd say. It's a no style.
Wow. Give me something. To teach their own, but yeah. I mean, when you ride for your teams and guys like I do, loyalty number one.
Loyalty.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't really care what. I mean, sometimes like in Reno, there's a few times where like I was like I changed, but I was just getting in my own head, but
right, needed something else. That's like sometimes I feel I got these lime green like sweats, and sometimes I break those out, and I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling good today. You catch me in the lime greens.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's sick.
But so is Dallas the next team you're rocking with now that? I mean, I see we're sitting here.
Everyone knows I'm a big player guy, so yeah, on to Kyrie. If he can't get it done, then.
And on the Joker.
No. Although I do like Murray. Unfortunately, I was telling D-Bow last night. He called me. I was like, yeah, it's tough.
D-Bow. What's that fool up to?
He's actually moving to San Diego. Shout out.
Is he a listener?
Oh yeah. Probably not.
Shout out to the listeners. Hey, I don't care where you come from, or if you like feet.
Yeah. Shout out feet guy.
Classic. He'll love that. No, but that's I love that you're a player guy, because I just couldn't give two shits. Once, you know what I mean? Like, I'd like the Warriors to win, but once they lose, I'm like, like. Whoever my friends want to win is usually who I'll cheer for. So I was pulling for the Lake Show for you and Rochi, and then sorry.
Shout out Roach. That guy's hilarious. Watched game 2, first half together.
Yeah, I was there too. Roach was
he's the best.
Comedy,
speaking of
bro.
Roach, Jay Roach was also in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
And we had that's actually a perfect lead into
this is look at the segue king.
To our first robbery of the trip.
So okay, let's break it down a little bit. You guys went to Mexico for a bachelor party, for Joey's bachelor party.
Yeah, 16 dudes under one roof. I shared a bed with Kay Higgs. Shout out.
God. It's coming from his nickname in college. I'm not sure if there was just sharing going on.
That's crazy. That's
crazy. A little more than
crazy.
He's wifed up now.
They were on the.
I guess
they were on the dance floor. I saw on T's Snapchat story.
boy.
So. He doesn't even remember
Thursday
that.
night?
Yeah. He was blacked out. Who else knows what happened?
Wow.
Actually, me and Higgs, not the first night we were there, because I had never seen it. He's like, dude, are you going out? I was like, yeah, I mean.
What? Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah, but no. So he and I just went out the first night.
Not everyone went out?
The first Thursday night, because everyone was playing golf too, and we didn't.
Just kind of drained, didn't want to waste it.
Yeah, so they played like die and stuff at the house.
That's cool.
Heard Doobie couldn't deal with the little wind gust.
Yeah. So how did golf go? So did you guys rent clubs? Did you guys bring clubs?
So I didn't go. I was one of the non-golfers, but
wow.
So they rented. I think only one guy brought clubs. Everyone else rented, but it was like the round was over $500. I don't know if that included the club rentals.
That's crazy.
It was like, I guess it was like on the beach, but once they got there, it was like the winds were horrible, like to the point where balls are rolling off the green. Mitch was saying once you put your putter back, like a gust would come and your swings all messed up, and that their hats would fly off. Like Dube said after, like on the tee box at hole 2, he's like, I'm ready to go home. But then the non-golfers, we did it was sick. Me, Jay Roach, Brian Mulcahy, and then
Brian's the best.
Yeah,
I love
Joe's cousin's husband, who's from New York, really, really cool guy. We're like, dude, let's do like a brunch in Mexico, and we just went to some random spot. Only people in the restaurant treat us like kings, like shots of tequila. We got hammered. Like we got like every 10 minutes shot of tequila. But no, that was good. But house was sick, off the beaten path a little bit. But we went So they came back from golf.
Is this like an Airbnb style?
It's Airbnb style house. So they come back from golf Friday night or Friday like around 4:35. We all shower up, get ready. We did one nice dinner out because it's pretty hard to get a reservation for 16 dudes. We go to this one spot. Also, they give out these. Tay, you see the pic that Tay had?
No.
They we're like hammered. We go to pregame at this one bar.
Is it the Jello shot syringes?
No. So
you guys are getting scammed up the ass.
No, yeah. So we ended up doing that, but no, we went to this one bar to pregame, or just to get some drinks, and it was like down by the beach, and there's all these vendors that you see when you Cabo that people have the headbands on. They say random shit. So they got one for me. I forgot what it said, and I was like wearing it. And the same vendor, he's like standing by our table going like this, showing him. And he shows one that says, "My brother is gay." And I went to Tay and like, "Go trade this out." So Tay and I were the "My brother is gay."
That is amazing. Because when Trav was there, he got one too. And his said the F word on it. And I am not going to say on here.
No, they had like "Let's Go Brandon" ones.
Yeah, that's so funny. It's so great how capitalism they know their clientele. You know what I mean? They know it's the white people coming in that have money and are willing to spend.
Right. So then we go to
My brother's gay is so funny to have pre-made.
We go to like a Mexican steakhouse for dinner, and then we end up going to Squid Row, which was the where you get all you do the Jello shots and all this stuff, and we ended up just buying bottles because I think they're pretty cheap at
Really?
Yeah, we went
like
up to
not
this
bottle service, just like
it was technically bottle service, but it was like a little different there. Like they didn't do like a whole production type thing. It was more of like they just brought some like chasers and stuff. And
that's how it should. I would feel like I would do bottle service a lot more or not a lot more, but I would think about it if it was not a big charade.
Yeah, no,
because charade's like the worst part. Because please stop.
I didn't even know we got it at first because we were like we went up into this like one section and like they had tables and stuff. Like no one reserved tables. You just went there, and then I think one of the Jello shot girls like asked us what we wanted, and then we ended up getting our boy Jerry ordered probably like 8 of those Jello shots.
No way.
Yeah, we were.
He just wanted the Jello. He wasn't even trying to get drunk. Oh, big Jerry.
So we did that, but that leads into the robbery. So we get back this Friday night, and then Saturday morning, Jay's like, we were gonna go to Mango Deck, which is like the beach club. Mm-hmm. And Jay's like, hey, like he's like, it's weird, my $300, and he had like a family money clip is gone, and we're like, oh, that's weird. And then he was saying this at the Mango Deck place. And then we got back, and I was like, I wonder. And I went in my bag, and I had $300 in my bag and gone. I was like, hey, mine's gone too. Guys, check. Joe had over 1,000 gone. Another guy had like 300 gone. Like we all got jacked. So in the house. So immediately we think it's because the people we got the Airbnb from, they send house cleaners in every day.
Fuck, that's
So immediately we think it's got to be them. It's got to be them. And then we had chefs come in Thursday night, but we would have known. Exactly. So we Saturday night we call the people who we rented it from. I think it was like a management company, but they had 2 representatives come over. And Jay Roach ripped him a new one. And the guy said that it's...
Oh, no, when Jay's upset.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Dube was like trying to mediate, and then they were like kind of going... Basically, they said something, and Jay was like, you lost all credibility right there. Like, just like yelling at him and stuff. And it was vintage Jay Roach.
I didn't hear that. That's so good.
But
incredible.
So, yeah, Jay's letting him hear it. And then the guy was basically saying, he's like, hey, these people have worked for us all the time. This has never happened. Like, we don't think it's them. And we're like, did you lock up? So then their theory was, because that night, Friday night, we didn't have a van escort. We just ordered a bunch of Ubers. So like 3 or 4 XL Ubers come, and they think maybe an Uber driver said, oh, they're all leaving. They're not going to be at the house.
Right. Just went right back.
So, but how our Airbnb was set up was there's a gate, and then you walk through the gate, and there's like a courtyard thing with like a pool. Like basically the front yard was gated, but like had a pool and stuff.
Right.
And like you can kind of sit and chill. And then there was the front door that was locked. But then there was also, you could take stairs up into like where the rooms are and kind of where the kitchen was that were like sliding doors. And we don't know if those were locked. So we think they hopped the gate. The people who did it, if it wasn't the cleaners right. hopped the gate, literally went through all of our shit because like none of the money was in plain sight. Like everyone had went in, jacked it. They only took cash. They didn't take any like sunglasses.
Thank God, or like passports. Imagine if that's
the other thing. Yeah, we're like, if they took our passports, we've been fucked. But yeah, that was kind of a bummer. That was kind of a bummer at the end of the trip that we.
Yeah, I mean, you're just out 300. That could have went to.
I lost a push-up contest on on the stage.
You were one of the guys that went up and did it?
Yeah.
Oh
no, it was so sick. I was playing to our crowd. I was like, let's go.
I've seen those. I'm surprised you didn't get brought into a porno set after that. I feel like that's how they set out in those spring break ones.
Well, no, so they had like push-up 8 guys. But then, do you guys know Kay Adams?
Yeah.
She was there. She was dancing on stage.
Was she reporting on it?
No, she's dancing on stage. We're like, that's Kay Adams, and we're like, look, it was like,
strange.
yeah. And then we talked to a couple of girls from her group. She was on a bachelorette party for one of her friends.
They're in the playoffs. I mean,
but she's NFL.
Oh. I was gonna say, I always. Her and Shams go back and forth. I never knew what sport she covered. I just see him fucking.
We should have got the deets on Shams. But that was kind of the only bummer on the trip.
Damn, that sounds like a good time. I mean, 16 guys is a lot to coordinate.
But everyone was really all the dudes that like we didn't know were really cool. So and like like Dan Wrighton was there too. Like it was cool to see those guys. I heard
that guy just was like, I don't have my kid. I'm gonna hit some Z's while I'm here. Like I'm gonna sleep it off.
He met us out. Joe got pretty banged up from the Jello shot night.
That guy, when he's banged up, is the most hilarious, scary sight I've ever fucking seen. It's, oof.
But he was like fine at night and went to bed and then woke up Saturday morning. And he's like, holy shit.
Yeah, just wrecked.
But no, I think I felt really drunk like the day that when they were golfing. Everything else, I think. Probably is watered down, I would assume, but
yeah. Did they give you open bottles at the thing? I'm sure they probably fucking.
No. We opened when we got more tequila bottles at the Mango Deck place. That was
crack them.
No, we cracked them.
Yeah.
And then the beers, because everyone's all psyched out about the ice, so we pretty much just drank beers. And if you're ever going to Mexico and want to buy shit. Nooners haven't made their way there yet. There was no White Claw. We were drinking some random seltzer that we found, and then we found like literally at this and they were individual. We bought like 15 individual White Claws. Those only seltzers.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I asked the guy. He's like, where are you guys from? I'm like, San Jose, California. He's like, just up the road. And I'm like, yeah.
Wrong San Jose, brother.
Yeah. But then no, I was like, no seltzers. He's like, no, tequila y cerveza. I'm like,
I'm surprised Canelo hasn't made a seltzer and just fucking cornered the market.
We had they did have like the Topo Chico ones, but
I don't.
It wasn't.
Yeah. You guys ever go to Mexico at all?
Fuck no.
I've been.
Sounds
once.
like I'll never.
Yeah, that might be my last time.
That's good. I could see doing like an all inclusive, but like doing an Airbnb style.
I know. Next time I would just do resort. I think. Because
How old were you? Were you like old enough to like do shit? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know it was me, my brother, my sister, my mom.
Oh nice. Nice.
Shoot, that was maybe like 3-4 years ago now. So I was like early mid-20s.
You guys cut away, go out to. Where'd you go in Mexico?
We were Puerto Vallarta. But we did a resort, but then we also like went into the town and stuff and like did stuff outside of the resort. But yeah, I mean, resort is definitely sick. I mean, it was kind of like an all-inclusive thing. So I mean, Yeah, you just go around to the pool. You can just smash tacos and hang out. It was
exactly. I feel like that's hard to do for a bachelor party too, because right, it's like you cut back to your room, then like it's over. At least in Airbnb, like everyone's if people are awake, you're all in the same place.
Yeah,
still,
that was
nice.
And we had the chefs that came and cooked. Where all the food everywhere we ate was incredible.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Fuck. Yeah, I just don't know if getting robbed, I probably would have hung back the next night and just waited. I would have bought a secondhand gun.
No, Saturday night.
Just been waiting to catch a body in Mexico.
Saturday night we didn't go out, so that's
So you only went out one night.
Yeah, the Friday night was the big night.
Fun.
Well, we went Saturday. We went out during the day.
Could you imagine if like one of you was feeling sick and stayed back?
I know. That would have been
like,
the scariest fucking situation.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh
no
my.
doubt.
Oh shit. I mean, what do you even do? Like I said,
when we
if I didn't have a piece, there's no way I'm going to Mexico. Fuck that. No.
Yeah, it was wild.
That is crazy.
Yeah. No, that's sick though. I haven't been on too many bachelor parties. I think that only 2 or 3, but
Nashville was tight.
Nashville was tight, except I almost died in a gas leak. They tried to kill me, Boog. They tried to gas me out.
Crazy.
John and Tay Meek. It was a planned event. No, Nashville was sick. But Boog, what have you been up to? You just being chilling? You fucking working man now?
Hard hat on.
Hard
every
hat
morning.
on. Yeah. Well, what's new though? Anything new?
No. I think I'm 2 wins in a row against Isaac at Prune Ridge.
Oh no way!
Feels
You've been
good.
playing Pruny.
Yeah.
D Roach just hit me up. Said he's been watching golf at. He's like, I watch golf at work all the time. He's like, I'm getting back into it. He's like, we got to go play. So he's trying to schedule me, you, P Hawk, and him.
Wow.
To get a nice little foursome at Pruny.
Yeah.
But no, that's sick. So you're on a winning streak at Pruny. How's the game feeling? Is it all tied together? Are you doing one thing better than the other?
It was feeling. I played Seascape a week before I started this job. Actually, April Fool's Day.
You joking?
And
You joking?
exactly. But game was awful, and then
Seascape's another windy ass. If you catch it on the wrong day, it can be fucking tough.
And then played Lagos. I wasn't very good that day.
No.
I couldn't put a hole together. And then played Prune Ridge with 2 former teammates from high school. Loved
Who's that?
Isaac, obviously, and then Ewan, who was a sophomore.
No, who's Ewan? I don't even know who Ewan is.
He was a sophomore when I was a senior.
Ewing?
Ewan.
Ewan?
EWEN.
Shut up.
But good little player.
Ewan.
And big news, obviously. Big Bo Nix.
Oh,
Coming to the Big D, coming to Colorado.
Are you happy with how the draft went?
I am.
You think Bo Nix, drafting a veteran quarterback who's a rookie, you're getting a veteran on a rookie deal. That's pretty nice, right?
And
knowing he's
according to Sean
32?
Payton, this is his guy. So we shall see. I'm excited. New Jersey's obviously. Sutton on the way.
Yeah.
So
nice.
What colors would you do?
Blanco, baby.
White.
Gotta go.
That spilled too much. Are you okay with the 4th round punter? You guys didn't get the 4th round punter. Who got a 4th? Oh, Chicago got a 4th round punter. It seems crazy to ever draft a kicking position.
Did you know the Raiders? You know Sebastian Janikowski?
Yeah. Well, that's different.
His first round pick.
Yeah, but Janikowski was gold in that foot. He had an 8, or was it a 70-yarder or something crazy?
I would much rather take a punter in the 4th rather than a kicker in the 1st.
Dude, Janikowski, is he their point? He might be the point leader.
Undrafted.
That's what I mean. I feel like they're a dime a dozen, except when you got a Janikowski who's just fucking gold. These nails from everywhere. But I don't know. So who else did you guys get? You got a QB.
Yeah, we got his number 1 receiver at Oregon last year, Troy Franklin.
Oh, no way. That's kind of sick.
And then
Samantha Atherton.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah.
Wow, shout out.
Yeah.
MA.
MA.
Get the hat. Wow, shout out.
Beating their ass in the Los Gatos tournament. Fuck them.
I don't get how you guys remember games like that.
I
play a game
15, 7, and 6 that night, I think.
It's so crazy how you make up stat lines just on the fly. That's psychopathic. Just a fucking figure. That's wild. Kev, how'd the Lions do in the draft?
Well, they got their first and second round pick were both corners. And they got a tackle.
Any white guys?
I don't even know, to be honest. But they've gone with Alabama picks for like 3 straight first rounds or something like that.
I feel like it's pretty safe.
Yeah. But no, I'm all right with definitely getting the cornerbacks because once Cam Sutton left, I mean, he was on a 3-year deal. And then just got immediately cut.
Kev loves him some Lang boys, huh?
But hey, why not, man? I mean, you gotta.
What's Lang?
With
like
Jay?
Let a naysayer know.
I mean, no, I didn't know that was what that was. But no, I mean, I would say because with Green Bay, Love is solid throwing the ball.
That's good.
Minnesota, we'll see with McCarthy and whatnot.
Love's generational.
And
That's a tough.
Do you see
Williams? So Sean quarterbacks for the North.
Do you see Sean Payton hit up Des Bryant about Jordan Love?
Saying what?
Like,
why would Des know about him?
I have no idea, but he sent Des Bryant texted Sean Payton about getting Troy Franklin, and then Sean Payton responded was like, I agree, like he's really good off the line. And then the above messages are from like 2020 or whatever, and he goes, DB, like, how's Jordan Love? Or have you seen Jordan Love? Like, I'm about to dive into college tape, and like he's like, yeah, he's legit.
That's kind of sick that he left that in. He didn't crop it out.
Yeah, literally.
And how you feeling about the Pack? Go Pack, go!
I didn't watch any because we were in Cabo.
Yeah, that's right.
I just saw that we draft a lot of SEC defensive talent too. They went O-line first round. I don't know.
That's how you know the team means business. When they're getting O-line first round, they're trying to build a brand.
They don't ever draft unless it's a quarterback. They don't draft the position or a skills guy.
Especially out there, I feel like not that you're not a real Packer fan, but I'm talking to people out in Wisconsin and shit. They love an O-line pick. All those corn-fed fuckers are like, oh, we're O-linemen, let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
they're fucking crazy. Yeah, some of those people at the draft, dude, could you imagine going to the draft like day 2 or day 3 and being like, or day 2 even, and just being like rowdy for people you have no idea who
I don't know
even exists.
Yeah,
like
how that would be fun. Like you're just you're just standing there drinking and you're like,
exactly, just every draft pick, and then they cut the camera to you for 2 minutes, and then it's like some guy you've never heard, and then like if you're a shitty team, you like, oh no, and then if you're a good team, you're like, let's go.
I almost went to the NBA draft. Was at Barclays when I was in New York, and I was like gonna go, and I'm like, it's kind of a trek to get there, and I'm like, what? I'm just gonna watch it because it was like the Chet draft, and like I think it was Chet and Paolo. I think those are the picks, and I was like kind of like, okay, like after like pick 7, am I like gonna like this? Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting there watching, like, I was sitting there, you just watching. All right, picks in here.
Well, and that's like they wait. Like I hate the first round too because like they waited out. It's like you obviously know, like 90% of the time they know who they're gonna get. Like they could fly through it, but they just play the waiting game where it's like, oh, blah blah blah. You do the phone call back home to mom and dad, or when they're sitting with mom and dad, like, hey, we're gonna get you. And it's like,
well, I feel like 'cause I think it's so funny they do the mocks. Like usually the mocks are good until like picks maybe 6 or 7, and then once you get like past 15, it's kind of you get whoever you want is like who's high on your who's high on your board.
Trades.
Right.
Yeah, no, that is interesting. If you guys were into let's say you're getting drafted, let's call it whatever sport you want. Are you going to the ceremony, or are you sitting at home with the family and having all the support around?
I'm going to the ceremony. I'm putting my hat on, shaking the commissioner's hand.
You're a bona fide first round. Like,
Day one. It depends if you're the guy or not.
You're giving like top 10 lotto.
You're a top 10.
Right.
You're
New York Knicks select.
Yeah, I think, what sport these guys would choose versus baseball is way different.
Oh, no.
Yeah, nah.
The
baseball
baseball draft is
yeah.
different. Like,
Yeah.
you'd much
Well,
rather
they're
just
starting.
stay
you
at
just
home.
get a call, though?
They just started televising and doing stuff
Yeah.
with like the last 2 years,
Yeah,
and it's
kinda
like the first round, I think,
Yeah,
and then
there's
that's
not a
it.
whole lot of momentum.
No, if I was a top 5 NBA, I can speak NBA guy. I'm
NBA,
fucking,
NFL.
Yeah, I'm in the green
I'd
room.
love to go. That'd be cool.
There's something sick about staying home and just being like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean?
If
Like,
I
there's
wasn't
no
a first round pick, I'd stay home.
yeah. Or if you're like, even if you're a bubble guy where you're like, oof, am I? Then they got the camera on you the whole time.
No,
You're
yeah,
Johnny Mann's dropping to 22, and they're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Johnny Elway should have sent that trade in.
Well, there's nothing worse being a day one, thinking you're a day one guy, and then
Exact right.
Yeah.
And just definitely not. Now you're a day 2, maybe getting picked up on waivers. But yeah, dude, I went to this past Saturday, I went to jiu-jitsu. So it was like a full day. I went to jiu-jitsu at like 11. So I'm there from 11 to like 2. And then a longer day just because we were kind of fucking around. And then there's a jiu-jitsu tournament up in San Francisco at like 4:30. So I'm like,
They need a middleweight.
no. I'm not definitely not competing. I'm going to watch. There's like 4 of our guys from our gym that are competing there that night. So I'm just going to show support. You know how it be. But I got like 2.5 hours to kill before this opens up. I'm like, what do I do? So like, do I go to a movie? Do I just kill myself? I'm in San Mateo. That's in San Francisco. It makes no sense to go home, to go right back up north. So I'm like, fuck. End up just hitting Chipotle and then hitting a nap in my car in San Francisco, which was I was in a parking garage, so like I felt a little bit safer, but like I was right next to a stairwell, like not right next to, there was like a wall, and then like around the wall there was a stairwell. Every time, I shouldn't even call it a nap. I did not sleep.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I like closed my eyes in my car, parked facing the wall. You know what I mean? So like it's like goddamn. And then I go to this tournament. I didn't realize it was like a 7-hour. I got out of there at like 10:30, 10:45, 6 hours of just jiu-jitsu all day. And I was like, God damn. And it was like, or jiu-jitsu at the tournament, like from 10 to then I had it on the old skull. But
Make you want to compete?
What? Well, that's the thing. It does. Like, and it was sick. The setup they had there was like slams were allowed, so it was like they had spring to the mat, and it sounded like a backyard wrestling. You know that slap, like that springboard sound. And so like there was a few times people got like slam happy, and they went for the slam and like ended up getting submitted because of it. It was like damn, like slam happy, like you could tell.
But is it on mats or is there an octagon?
So it's on mats, and it's like probably a 20 by 20 square. Nah, probably 30 by 30. It's a sizable distance. But it does make you want to compete. You're out there and you're like, not that I think I'm better than any of the guys or anything, but like you could compete, right? Like you're like,
Yeah.
I could hang here for sure. Like I could do something. I'm like, fuck. And then then you're like, I got to take it serious. And I'm like, fuck. And then I want to hit up Cal and like, let's just go through a whole can. Yeah. No, I don't got time for that. I got a job. I can't just fucking put life
You
on
can do
hold.
whatever. I have a question. You tweeted today about 5 days in a row Chipotle.
Oh, gang.
One of I think still listeners, HP. He had he had a run of consecutive Chipotle days, but he went like double hot salsa, and
That
it like
rips your asshole apart.
dude, it put a hole in his stomach. Like he
get an
like an
ulcer.
ulcer?
He like threw up every time he like ate, and like
Dude,
he was
that's
like,
bad.
I'm pretty sure it's because I like
he had
did.
Chipotle every meal?
No, he had like 5 versus. He had like a week in a row, but he like kept getting a bunch of.
Oh yeah, I
hot
don't get
sauce.
the hot. Mine's just a classic double wrapped burrito, double white rice. Can't say extra because they put full scoops when you say double white rice, pinto beans, chicken and steak. Yeah, I'm not a black bean guy.
Chicken and steak.
Yeah,
they say going.
And then half the time they just ring you up for a steak burrito. Yeah, I mean they'd be fucking up all the time.
I stopped going there because they.
Well, it's just there's no. One day you'll get a fat burrito, the next day you'll get a little torpedo, and you're like, this is like 5 bites. Like what the fuck? I paid $14 for
Someone
this.
at Barstool made a great TikTok vid about
This inconsistency of Chipotle, dude. It's wild, and it's like they're not set prices either. So like I'll pay 14. Like there's one right next to work that like charges 14 something, like 14.30 for a steak burrito, and you drive like a mile away and it's like $13. I'm like, what? Like, give me some fucking consistency here. It's crazy. But anyways, the jiu-jitsu matches, I mean, were fucking sick. They had we had 4 guys. 3 of them unfortunately lost. Shout out Uzi though. Uzi, and then
Uzi.
Uzi's the
Uzi.
He's like the one guy at the gym. I mean, Alan too. Alan's like the head instructor. He won his match. He was the main event. He was like went in and he was like, I'm trying to twister this guy, which is like the Eddie Bravo special. And like the whole time he's trying to hit it, and then like with like a minute left, he just was like gotta go to something else, and he just fucking had this guy in a calf slicer, which is like when he has his calf behind his, and it's basically like a bar in the back of your calf. Just imagine that, and like squeezing your calf over a bar hurts like a motherfucker. And the guy was an MMA fighter, so he didn't tap it. He's just like wrenching on this guy's knee, and the guy's like, ah. But he won. But Uzi's the sickest. He was like one guy from the gym, like before like I was talking to anyone there about like the podcast or anything. He was like, hey, I saw a couple clips. And he's like, I think, and I'm just like, oh shit! Like, I put my head down. Like, no, use. But no, he's the fucking best. All those guys. Alan, he's the one opening 10th Planet again. Plug in 10th Planet San Jose.
Let's go.
May 25th. You better be. Their opening day's the day we go to Disco Bay though, or when we're in Disco Bay. So be missing disco.
Wait, do you? So with that, like He's the main fighter, or whatever. Does he have any idea who his opponent is? Or like, did he get tape, or is it more read and react type of thing?
He got fucked. So a lot of the times, like
pause.
Sorry, dog. So a lot of the time, like, and this is like a promotion. This isn't just like a tournament, because like obviously you show up to tournaments, a bracket, you could fight. Any number of people, right? Or have a match with. You can't call it fighting. It's my bad. So he was scheduled to have a match against this guy like 3 weeks in advance, which gives you a little bit of time to like at least get a feel for not even their style, but just know what tendencies are, right? Like some guys like will go for the armbar a lot. Some guys like to play the back. Like jiu-jitsu is such a big game. Like you can kind of have a feel for have a feel for what they do, and just like have a mindset going in of what maybe to be prepared for and stuff like that. So he has this match and it's all set up, and like 5 days before the fight, that guy pulls out of the match, and he's like, "Bitch, what the fuck?" And so, dude, I don't know who the guy was, but yes,
sounds like it's from AKA.
Oh wow. That's messed up. We don't gym shame here. We don't king shame. We don't gym shame. No, but so anyways, we're like in the morning class. Like I'm in the morning class, and like me and him are all like, I'm always the first one there. And it's like just me and him shooting the shit. And he's like, dude, the guy pulled out, like blah blah blah. I'm like, fuck, like that's fucking annoying. He's like, yeah, I don't know, like if they're gonna get me a match now. Like they told me like might not be on. Like I don't know what to do. So next day comes up, and he's like, they offered me like 2 different matches. Both are with his training partners. And he's like, and like the training partners were both like I don't want to take it, but like if you want, like need it, like want to take a match, whatever, like sure, let's do it.
And is there payouts or no?
Yeah, I do believe for this one there's payouts. And jiu-jitsu too, like a lot of it is sponsorship, right? Like a lot of these guys are teachers at a gym, and like they get sponsors by competing, and like that's how you get paid more so than like getting like the Olympics of jiu-jitsu. The biggest prize is $10,000. So it's like they're not getting a lot. To put it in perspective. So anyways, he guy pulls out, whatever. offer him the training partners. He's like, no, like that's ridiculous. Like I'm not doing it. And then like 2 days before the match, he gets another guy, and guy accepts and pulls out in the same day. And so now it's like a day before, and he's like, I don't know, like it's kind of ridiculous. Like it's last minute. Like not that he like needs to have film, but he's like, they're just kind of jacking me. You know, not jacking me around, but just like I need a little bit of notice. Like there's something, you know? And so he finally got an opponent who was an MMA guy who they put a couple stipulations on the match just so the guy didn't get hurt. You know what I mean? Like he came in with like a knee brace and shit, the MMA dude. But match went well. He beat him. It was a sick event, but it was such a long day. And I'm fucking driving home and I'm like, not dozing off, but it's like one of those where your eyelids are like heavy and you're like giving it like the hard winks, like fuck, like let's get there. And
280, shout out,
dude, shout out 280. And then I finally get like back in this area. I get onto 101 and I see an In-N-Out and I'm like, fuck, there's no line in the drive-through. So I get a couple doubles, a fucking medium milkshake, and just sat there on
Is that the Mountain View one, probably?
Mountain View,
yeah.
There's never too many people unless it's like a Shoreline concert.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the only time I've been to that one.
But it's fucking, it's
right by Total Wine, Costco.
It's off Rangsdorf.
No, it's right.
Yeah, is that it?
It's right by that old City Sports race.
I never know what's in those other complexes because I always hit just that first turn.
I'll be working loads out there, baby.
Dude, are you out there? What time are you ripping lunch these days? That's my question.
On the books, 9 a.m., but
really?
Pretty much whenever.
Damn, we should be getting lunch one day a week. I take mine.
I'm so down.
I'll go to Bill's at 9 and.
Well, I can't take my lunch at 9. I got to take mine like 11.
Take it whenever I want.
Respect.
Yeah.
I don't have that liberty yet, dude.
Are you near in Mountain View?
Yeah, I'm right next to. What's my exit? I'm off Great America.
Oh, a couple hits of this.
So I'm Santa Clara, but it's 2 exits.
What's
down.
that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm right off Santa Clara, but it's like 2 exits down. I go, you know what I do? I go to Sunnyvale Golf Course and I bring a lawn chair and I sit and watch people tee off on my lunch. Like I'll just go sit there in a lawn chair and just fucking sit in the shade and just fucking kick my feet up. And
you ever give a no?
There's nothing to do. There's nowhere to eat around that. That's what I mean. Like I'll grab a Chipotle and fucking just hang because I hate sitting at work. There's like some people that'll just like sit and eat their food in the cubicle, and I'm like,
how long do you have? Unlimited?
No, I have an hour, but like an hour.
I used to be a dick and
pull up.
Yeah, no, I'm down. That's what I mean. I'm
I got a sandwich at Safeway yesterday. Hawaiian pretzel bun.
Pretty good.
Turkey bacon.
Nice.
You guys ever gotten the breakfast burritos before from Safeway?
Yeah, I've gotten them a couple times. The ones that are in the
little hot thing.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Boy.
What are they?
It just will say like sausage, ham, bacon on them.
Yeah,
but there's
Lenardi's.
That's where I work.
Lenardi's has good ones too.
Damn. No, I've never even seen those.
Yeah, no, they're
They got salsa
in them. I don't remember. I think it's rice.
I asked for you guys mustard mayo packets.
Buy a thing of paste. It's $2.89 probably. Actually, no. Sleepy Joe probably looking at $4.45.
Yeah. Hope everyone knows what they're voting for in November, Kev. Rojo.
Rojo. For you Mexico listeners.
Hey there, beach babes. Are you ready to soak up those summer vibes and unveil your ultimate beach bod? Well, you're in luck because our friends over at Manscaped have you covered from head to toe. With the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, this ultimate all-in-one grooming kit is set to have you looking and feeling your best in the summer sun. Trust Manscaped and unlock the confidence you need to turn heads this season. Join the 10 million men who trust Manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough. Let's make this summer your smoothest one yet.
And Kev, let me tell you, it's already been smooth. I'm not sure if the listeners in the audience can tell, but I just got back from Cabo, as you can see by this glorious real tan. And I was well groomed from head to toe with the trio of Manscaped products. It was a face groom, a ball groom, and if you guys were there, if you know, you know. But yeah, I mean, the look we're going for this summer for Manscaped is the clean look, the clean shave, shaven face, shaven balls. Women are gonna love it. We love you, Manscaped.
Embrace your summer bod goals with our all-inclusive performance package 5.0, perfect for all those aiming for that crisp and clean, confident look. The updated Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Groin and Body Hair Trimmer got a summer makeover. It's waterproof, designed for splashy pool parties and beach hangouts. Don't be shaving your pubes at pool parties. That would be amazing, though. Keep your ears and nose tidy as your hedges next door with your Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose hair trimmer. Pesky hair, be gone. Just did my nose yesterday. As you can tell, no stash. Made a couple fuck-ups with my Manscaped razor, but I look good now.
Let's go.
No, I just trimmed too low. You know how it goes. Sometimes you get a little heavy with the hand.
We too low.
We too, yeah. User error. Post-trim care never felt so good with the Crop Soother Ball Aftershave Lotion. Say goodbye to painful chafing and hello to all-day comfort. For those sunny beach days, don't leave home without the Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant. Let the sun see your shine, not sweat. Our Magic Mat disposable shaving mats got your back and front and everything else that needs grooming. It's like having a magician in your bathroom. Surprise, your purchase comes with free Boxers 2.0 Midnight Bravo, comfort and style that fit like a dream.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough at manscaped.com. The summer sun is here to stay, so trust Manscaped to keep your pubes at bay.
Wow.
Nice little limerick.
Shut up, Connor. We'll cut this part. We're good. We're good.
No, it's okay. But
All right, we'll cut.
No, doing okay. But today, for me at school, we had it was the wrap up on Kids Heart Challenge. So we were going all of April.
Canned food drive?
No, that's the canned food drive. But basically, kids are donating. We're just raising money. Make like jump rope for heart. Do you remember doing that? And all of that is a ringing bell. Public versus private. Never mind. So we're doing. We're just donating, and so our goal was $8,000, and we got up to like 13,600.
Wow.
So we really blew it away. We did really well.
So you skimming at least 1,200 off the top?
No.
God,
nothing's for me. It's all donated. So
Are you the leader of this, though?
well, it's PE driven. So yeah, I am like the one. So like,
You're collecting the checks?
no. It's all virtual. So like, but
made
if a
out
kid,
to Kevin Cali for just a little wide out.
1144 Lyndhurst.
but no. So like, if a kid's donated like $20, I have things in my office, so I'm giving you like keychains.
Yeah, that's right. I remember you
So
said
like $5, $10, 20. It's just an incremental
yeah.
system, whatever.
What's the highest? Oh,
So that's what we were doing today. So we wrapped it all up.
yes.
So we had the top donator is the principal of the day.
Oh,
So that went to a little kindergarten girl. She ended up donating over like 2,500 bones.
what do her parents do?
I have no idea.
Christ.
Maybe they
But
drive
she-
Teslas.
Yeah, she blew it away in terms of being the champ. But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it was $200 if you raised or donated that much. You got to pie me. And
Oh yeah, that's I remember.
Pause.
I remember.
yeah.
Cream pie Kev,
Yeah,
CPK.
It was all. It was all.
I said that one before when you weren't here. I'm glad you're here for it. Finally got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so we had
perfect.
the
Thank you.
pies, whipped cream pies. So yeah, it was 21, but I think one or two
God
kids were
damn.
actually absent. So there was like one kindergarten boy who took over for a kindergarten boy.
Oh, you're
and
not
then
gonna have a
teacher-
makeup day cream.
No. And then one teacher filled in for a student that was gone. But yeah, so I took 21 at like
21 to the dome.
yeah, man, 21 to the dome. I had like a couple more like they like did a pump fake and went beep, and like
Oh, they did
smashed
get the
hair.
top of the head.
Oh yeah, I got eared, I got fade. It was all of it. But
Oh, so that's why your face is like red right now?
it might. I mean, yeah. I mean, it was.
I was gonna ask if
And
you had
plus
like a
with that, and
reaction
then
or something.
no. I was
cock.
playing Sunday. I played at Mills High School for 10 o'clock.
Shout out.
Mills High, man,
Chatty.
yeah, dude. And it was windy as hell in the morning, and we, like I said, we played at 10. But no, so yeah, that happened. It was a
hell
good,
yeah.
fun assembly, and then I also some little kid wins like an avocado plushie, so like it's just a little like stuffed doll thing.
Is that
so.
like a hot item? Is that like
bark-
something?
It
the
was
kids-
Bark
everybody
box?
like the day, like the intro assembly, like at the end of March. like when the guy showed that you could win the plushie, everyone got hyped. So he just gave it to me.
Is that a TikTok?
And I was hanging on. No, it's like a equivalent like a stuffed animal, basically. But yeah, some like little first grade boy won it, so I was pretty pumped. Because I mean, all you had to do was just donate, and then your name was just thrown in a hat, pulled, and you win.
Was there like
Dukes is excited.
Duke's on a little something homegrown. Hey. Was there any like fundraiser setups, or was it like all donations, or like were any of these kids like doing like lemonade? Was there any good stories come out of it, or was it just like
not really? It was more
just,
more like kids making, hey, did you give me this wristband? Did you give me this keychain? Like type stuff. But no, I mean I was on it. So like I got an email every day, and so it would show me like 6 or 7 kids, and it'd be like, all right, they got this, this, and that. And so I would just find them at lunch, find them in the morning. So each day I would just dish out stuff.
Fuck, that's sick. You must have been the most loved.
Oh,
man,
as soon as I was walking out with like, I mean, not right now at least. Maybe in May we're doing candy, but
no nuts. That's what
that's actually, you got to follow that one.
No nuts, chow.
But yeah.
No nuts, but pies are okay.
Right.
Yeah, no, it was good. But yeah, no, got pie.
Did you get a few licks in?
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I mean, I had a ton of whip, and I'm like, shit, I can't clean all this. Like, I gave a couple.
Licks in.
Yeah, I got a couple, man. I was into it, man. But yeah, no, it was good. So yeah, I mean, everybody was pumped, and yeah, I mean, we called each kid up one by one that was gonna pie me. So
was it in front of the whole school?
Oh yeah, they all were out there. They're all through the. Yeah, I mean, there's 21 that are lined
Cali
up.
Day.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I'm the governor over there, but yeah, so. No, it was a good day. Cool way to end the thing. And like I said, we were under my first year doing it last year, and then this year we just took off. So it's pretty cool.
Fuck yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It's good.
Was your goal higher this year than it was last year?
No, we just kept it the same.
Oh wow,
we just kept it the same. Didn't know what was.
I didn't know if you like lowered it or something
Gs.
that way, made it more attainable, and then they were like,
yeah. But no, I mean it was so fun because like it was like kindergarten, first and second were like probably 11,000 or higher.
God damn.
Like third, fourth, fifth wasn't as
too
active.
cool.
They're
for
too
school.
cool. They're too cool for that avocado plush.
Yeah, wasn't as active. But yeah, the little guys were just tearing it up.
Yeah, when we did giveaways at Willow Glen, it was like a ripstick or like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like they were actually like,
none of us ever won.
yeah, well. Yeah.
Well, we do walkathons and then Relay for Life.
Yeah, Relay for Life was, I mean, for a great cause.
I don't think
the
I ever
kids
walked.
used
I don't
it,
think
exactly.
I ever walked.
So I mean, there was one year I walked for like 20 hours, and I was like, yeah, I think I've walked enough for.
I think I went
For
all 4 years, and I don't think I signed up once. I think I just went to go.
Jeez, real supporter. Thanks, Todd. Thanks for the contribution to the Cancer Society. No, me and Big Joe went one year. Well, he was like, you have to have like a leader in order to stay there or whatever. That guy, not so Big Joe anymore. I don't know that. He could still be huge. But you have to have a leader in order to like sign up, and he like wanted to do it, and he's like, his mom was like, well, you need someone to like co-lead with you. So he like made me go to the meetings beforehand and stuff, and it was like, I mean, if they weren't
Eloise.
Very
Eloise. Yeah, exactly. But they were like, clearly it seemed like skimming money off the top. Like I don't want to say that for sure because I know that's a huge accusation. But the guy who was leading it was sketchy at best. I was like, oh god, couldn't be me.
Unfortunately,
but some of those were great.
There's scumbags out there, Kev. You just gotta
I'd probably skim 1 or 2% off top, especially if you guys are way past your goal.
I'll never know. Just the next 3 checks that come in, just blindly, whatever they may be.
You need a freaking Amon St. Brown jersey, man. They got new jerseys too. Get you a white.
Dude, Amon-Ra, his brother, and Aquinius, I think his name is. Equanimous. And then their dad's last name is just Brown. And then when he got the kids, they put a saint in front of it.
I didn't know that.
How crazy is that? That's sick. That's
sick.
That's
biblical.
Faith in the kids. But that's
shout out Saint.
Yeah, maybe they want to be in sainthood.
Maybe they want what?
They'll be in sainthood.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Equanimous with a name like that.
Saint Nick, baby.
Saint Equanimous.
Shout out Saint Nick.
Shout out Saint Nick. You guys ever been at work and realized that your boss knew that you lied on your resume? I'm at that point this last week where
lied on my resume.
Yeah, no, I mean maybe dressed it up a little too much on some ends.
I had my old boss at Barracuda tells a story like literally every time I hang out with him, I'm gonna hang out with him in May too. But there was. Do you remember when I worked in college at that home and garden shop in Woodside?
Yeah,
I was a floral delivery boy. Like I was basically shop bitch, but I would drive and deliver flowers.
Right.
So the person, and that was just a summer job. The person I replaced was like really bad, like speeding tickets, and just like always was getting lit up on 280. And it was like that's partly why I got the job, because they needed to get rid of him. So Barracuda was like really my first real corporate job. And so I had to list, I didn't really have that many references. And so I put the shop owner's name down, and like, he loved my interview. He's going to give me the job. He's like, I got to get the references. And he called, that was probably my most recent job. And he called, and the owner was like, he's like, yeah, like how good was Todd, blah, blah. She's like, oh, like we had really we had real issues with Todd. Like, I don't even know why he'd put me as a reference. Like, he was thinking I was the driver before.
Oh, shit.
And so then Rish was like thinking like on the call, he's like, I can't hire this guy. Like, everything was great, but he's like, apparently he's not a good person. And then literally she's like, oh, Todd, no, he was great. I'm sorry, I was thinking of someone else. He's like, oh, geez. He's like, I was about 30 seconds away from crossing him off the list.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So no, I had that,
God.
but I haven't lied on.
Well,
the
I just
resume
like lie is a big word. I shouldn't use the word lie. But like,
you exaggerate.
I said I knew.
Embellish.
I was like, because at Google they labeled me as an expert in this computer program just so I could train people. But I was only training them in like one specific aspect, like one very, very niche aspect of the program. And so like, I put that was part of my title at Google where I was previously working. And like the lady who was doing like the hiring, who had like the biggest say, was like, she's like the leader of that on the account. And so she was like, she was telling me, she's like, it's gotta be him. Like this is after the fact. She's telling me, she's like, you said you were an expert in this. Like, that's perfect. You can help other people out. And so like, I finally, like, it's been a month and a half. Like, I'm now like into the job, right? Like, they're like, you're off on your own. I'm going up to Tracy and Stockton every other week and shit. Just like, those are like my buildings now, right? That's what I'm looking after. And like, I'm coming back and I'm like asking her a bunch of questions. And like, there got to a point yesterday where she like looked at me and was like the what the fuck, like, how the fuck are you asking me this? Like, I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I was like, sorry. Like, I just forget sometimes. I was like, God damn it. But like, I felt so bad because I'm like, like I said, I was an expert in this one thing, and now I'm falling a little bit short. But
usually with programs, it's okay. Like you said, Excel and stuff like that. If you lie about like an accomplishment or like stuff that you
you can actually check on.
Or if they probe you and actually ask you, and you can't even speak to it, then they're gonna be like, okay, this guy's full of shit.
Right, and that's the thing. Like I've already since
it's just Jimmy's led a team at 25 internationally and all this stuff, and they ask you about that.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm already like, I got all my questions out, I feel like, on that program now. And I like took vigor, like as she was like talking to me, I'm like trying to not let her see that I'm like writing notes down super fast. And so like, okay, I think I'm good now. But there was a minute there I was like, fuck, like this is not a good look for your boy right now. Like, I'm sweating it. But yeah, no, it's lying on your or beefing up the resume is always it's a tricky game, but it's got to.
But you should beef it up.
Well, everyone does. That's the thing. Everyone does it, and so it's like if you come in there with just like a plain ass resume or like don't know how to talk yourself up, it's like you're losing everyone.
And I'll
else.
say this: if you aren't referred to the role, or if you don't know anyone in the company, like you're tough. Probably not going to get the job.
Right. Which is
never say never, baby.
Me and Book shout out. Bang, 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 bang. But no, I mean, it's the classic. It's who you know, who you blow, however you want to cut it. But
who you pie,
CPs. But yeah, no, I mean, it's what it is.
If you want to go get it.
If you want to go get it. Well, anything else on the horizon for you guys the next
Looking
few
in
weeks?
Closing in the last month, man.
Shit, you're almost done with school.
Dude,
You got a
May
summer
29th,
break.
That's it. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to ride out like 3 or 4 Mondays in a row. That'd be real gnarly if I could get that. Like,
Take off 3 or 4.
like potential. Well, we have the Memorial Day, 27th.
What are you doing in Memorial Day?
You wear
Nice.
Oakleys?
Do I wear Oakleys?
You wear M frames?
I don't know. I wear it's like a Rawlings, just an ode.
Do you have are there like M frames there?
Yeah,
cut
they go there.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
the tan, baby.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
see it now.
Dude, are you
I
gonna
didn't
see
see it
the
before.
tan?
I
No,
didn't
Oh yeah,
see
let's
it.
pop the top for the
I
camera.
didn't-
Come
Pop
on,
the
yeah.
top. Pop the top.
Pop the top.
Oh shit, I see it.
Yeah, dude, I can take. Dude, it's gnar, dude. I mean, look at what we're.
Oh
doing.
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Wow.
look at
We need to get that,
You
bro.
wanna
We need to get
buy
the
some, try
freaking-
some. That is white,
I mean,
Kev.
even on the tattoo, you can really even tell. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
It looks like a colored
You better,
tattoo.
it's gonna damage. It's gonna damage the yacht.
I have no defense on this. I'm out on the play.
Yeah. You don't rock the Evo shield at work. The Evo shield.
Yeah, RG3, baby.
Dude, that's what I did, man.
Single.
Wait,
Exactly.
Shout out to the Trace, man.
Are you
But-
gonna do the announcement that happened right before we recorded, or
What was the
the
announcement?
milestone?
Oh, well, I feel like those are tough. Yeah, I mean, we just hit 100 subscribers, but I'll give a caveat. By the time this gets out, people could unsubscribe. So we were right at the 100 mark. We could be below when this comes out, but no, just hit 100 subscribers. So
Thanks, y'all.
shout out.
Thank
for
you.
you.
Just subscribe,
Wait,
go
what's
fuck
gonna be?
yourself.
What are you
Like
gonna
and
do?
a subscriber. Well, that's what I mean. We got to do something. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I could attempt to do 100 donut holes on my own, or we could split those up. But if we wanted to do nuggets, I feel like those are way more substance.
Nugs are way tougher.
So you'd have to do like
holes.
teams of 2 of 50 first to finish. Yeah, I mean something like that.
I think
100
think
total.
you could do the donut holes if you didn't eat all day.
Yeah.
and then
yeah, I'd
just
come in-
like
yeah.
just take a handful and just start.
It's
going.
not. I
Because
mean,
what,
it's
100
not my
donut
first
holes?
rodeo. Food.
I was
food
gonna say,
competition.
right? Yeah,
I'll
I
start
think Jim
stretching the
could
stomach, and I.
do.
Wait, what did
I
you?
think
What
he
was
could do it.
your?
I mean, I've done the tornado at Dairy Queen a few times. I've done just random things, eating.
You
picks-
have done the Denny. We did the
the
Denny's. thing that
Denny's.
one-
I did the burrito. Were you there when I did the burrito?
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah, I
was
filmed it. I
horrible.
know how it
Yeah.
was.
And I was like, I took one bite. I was, this is hard. I couldn't get it
Where
down.
was that from? La Vic.
No, it was at Hoppers. There's that food
Oh
cart
yeah,
right
yeah, yeah,
outside
yeah,
of
yeah,
Hoppers.
yeah. That's right.
No,
that's
but
right.
I mean, this was Trough Talk. Originally, this was going to be my platform for speed eating. I almost was thinking about getting in the game. I got a food scale. I was about 2 weeks, and I was like, dude, this
How
is
many-
wreaking havoc on my stomach.
How many 100 donut holes? How many glazes do you think that is?
I would get the
Equivalent
pop-ups.
to-
I wouldn't get like actual donut holes because I can't do that. That glaze would fucking kill me. I would have to do like a chocolate.
Wait,
I have to-
the pop.
Yeah, yeah, the
I'm
pop-ups
thinking
donut
we
holes.
go to Who's and just not
I'm
get
down.
100.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm down. I just don't know if they'd have 100 on deck.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
we just
Just
call
get
them.
100. So if you want to get like X amount from Who's, and then you get
Yeah,
your own.
because I might need a couple chalkies to change.
Or we
the
can just
taste.
do Yum Yums up in 24 hours.
And they have different flavored D holes.
Do they?
Usually,
didn't know that.
used to be a Yum Yum.
I was gonna say,
frequenter
you
when
guys
we
are
were
right by.
there. I think
I was driving by the other night and I was thinking to myself, that has got to open 24 hours at a donut shop at that corner. That has got to. Who gets that shift?
dude, it's
That has to be the shittiest shift ever.
It's
if
like
you're working 9 to 9 or something like
crack. It's pretty much a crackhead working.
No,
behind
yeah,
the
I
counter.
know.
Like she's a zombie. Like or at least she used to be. She would sit on her chair and like almost look like she was like nodding off, and then the bell for the door would sound, and then she'd pop up and be, "Hey, welcome to Yum Yum. How can I help you?"
I
And
think
she'd be like sitting on her chair, very.
that. There's no way they're making fresh donuts.
No, but they do at like 3:30 is when you
When they
usually
start.
get your fresh batch for the morning. So like one time, and I told it with Josh one time, but when he was on, but we were hammered at the sitting house, and I was like, my parents were gone, and I was house sitting the next door neighbors.
Oh yeah, I remember when
And
you
so
house
we were
at
just
that
kind of
house,
like running between back and forth, just being menaces to society, and like we were shit faced, and I was finally like, I was like, fuck it, let's go to Yum Yum. Like I'll buy like everyone, like I'll like, and I was like, I'll buy everyone donuts. Like let's go. It's like there's probably like 15 of us just like drunkenly like stumbled over to Yum Yum Donuts, and like I thought the bill was going to be like $50. And it was like $21.35. I was like, let's go. Yeah. It was so fun. We were just fucking shit faced. Like the workers can, easily tell. It's like very apparent. And so they're all fucking getting into it, waking out of their zombie state. But we got to do something. We'll plan on next time we're together, because I don't know if I'll be with Josh for the next one, but we'll definitely do 100 of something. I feel like eating is the right way to do. I was gonna print a paper YouTube plaque. You know what I mean? They make them gold, platinum. 100 is the paper, the paper. So.
Do 100 shots.
Yeah, Jesus. Not for me. 100 shots of water. Even that would be fucking tough. That's what my dad said. This is Big Mike's idea, and we could do this at my house if you guys are willing. He wants to do 100 beers, but just 100 beers total. So like he could come on and slam 40 for us, like get him on the mic and slam.
That's actually not a bad idea,
right?
Like, I would want to do noons, but
it could be whoever too. Like just
100 cans,
exactly, and like have.
I'd black at like 7.
I know, but it would be fun. I mean, I can only drink like 8 beers, so I would be.
If we have like 10 guests, if you have 10
that's what I mean. You just have people
Yeah.
coming on, just fucking cycling, which might be fun. It's a little more planning, but
so fun.
we'd have to do it like on a weekend.
I think
I'm house sitting Toscanos this weekend.
That would be the play. That would be really good.
Okay, so let's shoot for that, and then if we miss, we'll land among the donut holes. So
yeah,
perfect.
Kev, you can bring the nugs since you're not a big beer guy.
Kev, we'll get you 100 or something. We'll find you. We'll all be participating.
100 pies to the face.
Wow. 100 pies to the face. It's happening. But I think that's it, folks. Another one for the books. Until next time, peace.